Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Guys, everyone, please check your audio and video settings, please. Guys, respond in the chat box. Everyone, please respond in the chat box. Online team, please take care of allowing students. Okay, that's good. Yeah. What is agenda of next 2 sessions, guys? We are going to discuss OAuth2.x. OAuth is nothing but open authorization. What do you mean by OAuth? Open authorization. Okay. Today I said 9 o'clock, but it touched 9:30. Okay. It touched 9:30. Tomorrow 10:30 a.m. We'll be having exactly 2 sessions only. No need of third session. No need of third session, guys. Shall we get into the discussion? Okay, first of all, let me give basic idea about this, guys. I have account in 20 applications. In 20 places, I registered through sign up process. I generated 20 username. I got 20 password. Will I able to remember these 20 username and password everywhere? Facebook one, Instagram one, Gmail one. Okay. Okay. Flipkart.com one, Amazon one. Am I able to remember all those 20 usernames and password, guys? I want reply from you people, everyone. Not possible. That's why nowadays you observe very carefully. Along with the sign up option, they are also giving one option, guys. What is that? Okay, continue as a Google Gmail user, continue as Facebook user, continue as what? Insta user, continue as what? Okay, Apple account, continue with Apple account. Yeah, if you want to enjoy such facilities, that means you want to log into certain website or certain application as with Facebook identity or okay, Instagram user identity or Gmail user identity. Okay, by completing all authentication and authorization, we need to think about working with what, guys? We seriously need to think about working with what, guys? I want reply, boss. Okay. OAuth concept, guys. This purely OAuth is purely given for this purpose. No other reason, nothing else. No other reason, nothing else. Purely and solidly given only for this purpose, guys. What is the purpose? Okay. To get into our choice application, having user identity of other popular application, guys. Other popular social networking application. Are you getting my point there, guys? I want reply from you people. Come on. Right. Okay, guys. Yeah. Right. You look at this Spotify, guys. You look at this Spotify. You look at this Spotify.com. When you look at the 45.com, continue with the Google, continue with the Facebook, continue with Apple is there. So this need OAuth 2.x based implementation. Okay, here, what is this? Enter username, password. This needs Spring Boot security concepts. Where when you register, Spotify will ask you to generate username, password, to submit them and to validate them. We need Spring Boot security. No, I don't want to have separate sign up and sign it activity. I want to continue with what? Google account. I want to continue with what? Facebook account. I want to continue with Apple account or some other account. That needs what? OAuth 2.x. So you are, I think you got the basic point, guys. And OAuth 2.x is very good for SSO operations, single sign-on operations. You observe? Google is having nearly 10 to 12 products, guys. Google Drive, Google Classroom, Google Translate, okay, and Gmail, YouTube, like this. So many products are there. But are you logging to every product with a separate username password? No. You are just logging to Gmail and using that identity. You are doing your operations in YouTube. You are doing your operations in Gmail, Google Drive, Google Classroom, X, Y, Z place. All places you are using what? Gmail user identity or not? You are just using Gmail user identity or not? I want reply, boss. Yeah. Always keep that concept in mind, guys. Nothing else, nothing. In single login page, you need to implement both Spring Boot security concepts at the same time what? Okay, OAuth 2.x concepts. Okay, you take for example, you take these guys. Spotify.com, right? Spotify.com. This is open.spotify. Yeah? Okay, fine. See, already I logged in with my Facebook account now, boss. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying sign out. I'm saying log out, guys. Once I log out, I will get a sign in option. Where is home page? Where is home page? Login option is there now, guys. Look at the screen, guys. Three things are there. Okay, these are there. Okay, but I don't want to have a separate account, guys. Whatever I have with Facebook, with the same credentials, I want to continue. Continue the Facebook. Okay, in this browser, already I logged into Facebook with what name? Natraz username, right? It is asking me, do you want to continue with Natraz? Yes. Do you want to continue the Natraz? Yes. Okay, now in Fortify.com, I'm not identified with my individual credential. I'm identified with the Facebook user identity. Look at the icon that came, guys. Look at the icon that came, guys. What is the icon? Whatever my Facebook ID is, profile picture is there. Same picture is coming over there or not? That means within Spotify.com, I am identified with what? Facebook user identity or not? I'm identified with what? Facebook user identity or not? Are you understanding my statement? And uh, because of this, Facebook is able to access. Because of this, Facebook is able to access. Sorry, Spotify able to access some information of my Facebook profile, which I allowed. Suppose I allowed, I allowed to access my friends' information, my personal information, right, guys? By taking that information, whenever I like the song, Spotify may recommend same song to my friends. Okay, Spotify may send birthday messages on my birth date. Spot may send gift coupons by sending to my email account. So a number of offers it may send, guys. So that means Spotify also can do business with that business with me, with my profile and my profile related friends now, boss. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Super, boss. Okay. But can he access everything of my Facebook account? No. He will access only those details which I ask to access. So using those details, Spotify can increase the business on my profile, on my profile related friends na, boss. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Getting my point, my dear? Come on. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, now keep this concept in mind, guys. Keep these points in mind. And whatever I terminologies I introduce, whatever I talk, ఆన్లైన్ టీమ్ని ఇగో ఎవరన్నా ఇట్లా లాగిన్ అయితే అలో చేయమని చెప్పు, నాకు డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తుంది. వాళ్ళు అలో చేయమని చెప్పు. రైట్. Spring security with OAuth 2.x. OAuth open authorization. Clear, guys? Come on. OAuth 2.x is an open standard and framework for providing third-party application services to client application. That means security to client application using third-party application. Your client application is nothing but website, spotify.com, redbus.com, flipkart.com, amazon.com, this kind of websites. And third party applications are nothing but social networking websites which are popular in the market. What are those? What are those? Facebook, Gmail, this kind of thing. Facebook, Gmail, this kind of thing. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Our projects are web application behaves like client application, trying to use services of what? Third party application for security. So examples of client applications are Swiggy, Zomato, Redbus, Abibus, Make My Trip, iMobile, Shadili.com, Book My Show, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Jetpo, and number of things. Because all these applications nowadays, they are asking to sign up by creating separate username password. Are they asking to continue with what? Already logged in Facebook account, already signed in Gmail account, already signed in Apple account, already signed in some other account, right, guys? Okay, guys. The third party applications are called, technically called, authorization and resource server. What, guys? Authorization, because they take care of authentication part and authorization part. And resource server. Why resource, guys? There some information will be used. Email information, Facebook account profile information, is friends information. Something will be maintained there. So that's why it is called authorization and resource server, guys. That's the reason it is called authorization and resource server. Examples of authorizations and resource servers are like Facebook, Gmail, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, GitHub, and etc. LinkedIn, GitHub, and etc. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Come on. So you got the clarity. What is our clarity? It's all about making our client application using third-party application for security services. For security services, especially login activities, guys. When I say security services, purely it is for what? Login activities. Yeah, let's understand what is problem, guys. Let us understand what is problem. We are getting into Redbus using username X, password Y. Book My Show, username X1, password Y1. Hotstar, username X2, password Y2. For every application, separate username password means there is a possibility of forgetting credentials. Or after a few days, I may forget now, boss. How many username passwords I will remember? This is the traditional approach of applying security. What's the solution, guys? What's the solution? Okay, Redbus, Book My Show, Hotstar, all of them are using what? Facebook or Gmail kind of what? Third-party application for performing authentication and authorization activities and for login activity, guys. See, guys, We get into Redbus application by logging to Facebook, having Facebook user identity in Redbus. We get into what? Book My Show. Okay. We get into what, guys? Book My Show account by logging to Facebook and as what? As what? Facebook user identity in Book My Show. Everywhere same na, boss? So, note, while working with SSO, single sign-on, we are not giving third-party application like Gmail credentials to our client application like Redbus. Rather, by logging to third-party application, we are using that user identity to operate various services of the client application. To operate various services of the client application. Are you getting my point there, guys? Once again, SSO is nothing but single sign-on, na boss? SSO feature is nothing but what? Single sign-on feature. What do you mean by single sign-on feature, guys? You log into one application and using that identity, you operate a number of application. Already we are enjoying SSO in Gmail products. I mean, say Google products. And by using same concept, we can get into multiple application. We can operate multiple application by just log into Facebook, by having, by continuing everywhere as what? Facebook user. By continuing everywhere as what? Facebook user. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Come on, everyone. Am I audible, guys? Am I loud and clear, guys? Everyone, please respond. Whatever I talk, guys, ultimate conclusion is it's all about logging to any application, either as Facebook user or Gmail user or what, Insta user or XYZ user. OAuth 2.x supports SSO, single sign-on feature. That means by logging to one third-party application like FB, Google, and we can log into what? Multiple other applications like Redbus, Book My Show, and etc. Redbus, Book My Show, and etc. Is that clear, guys? Super. Okay, next one. By logging to Gmail account, we can start accessing YouTube, Google Drive, Google Plus, and other Google services. Google SSO feature, guys. This is nothing but Google's SSO feature or not. That is nothing but single sign-on feature or not. I want reply, my dear. That is purely nothing but what? Single sign-on feature. What do you say, my dear? Convinced or not? I want reply from you people, guys. Basic architecture diagram of OAuth 2.x. Basic architecture diagram of OAuth 2.x. Okay, now listen. Client bus means redbus.com. Okay, third party application means facebook.com. Everyone understanding? And browser is the client to redbus.com. Browser is the client to redbus.com. In front of you, I have seen now. In front of you, I have shown. 1 minute. First, before getting into this, let me sign out from Facebook account. I hope I remembered my username passwords. Let me sign out from this. Log out, guys. Okay, log in. Log out, log in. Okay, I'm able to log out, log in. Okay, let's say log out. Okay, let's say log out, guys. Tell me, guys. Now I'm logging out from Spotify also. I'm logging out from Spotify. Now say login, guys. Say login, my dear. Say login over here. Continue the Facebook. See, it is asking me to enter Facebook username and password. If I enter correctly, okay, if I enter correctly, asking me to continue as Natraz, yes. It's a double confirming. Array, your authentication is over. You are identified with so and so user in what? Facebook. Do you want to continue with that user in Spotify.com? Yes, I want to continue in what? Spotify.com. So this Natraz has come over here or not, boss? Is it not interesting, Rababu? I want reply. Is it not interesting? Now keep in mind. Browser contacts redbus.com. For what activities, guys? Login activity. Okay, now listen. When I say continue with Facebook, what happened, guys? What happened? B shows FB login, right? Shows FB login. Array, by contacting this one to the FB login, and browser completes FB login activity. Array, I have given Facebook username, password, and details. Come on, guys. That is C. And then what it says? Then it says what Facebook says. What Facebook says. Do you want to continue so and so user in Facebook? Yes. That is D. Come on, guys. After that, tell me, guys. End user who is operating browser will do a lot of activities in client application Redbus having Facebook user identity or not. Come on, guys. All operations on client application as Facebook user. Whatever I have shown just now, same thing, guys. First, what's happening? I'm contacting redbus.com for login. There I have chosen what? Continue as a Facebook user. Superna boss, I selected that. Okay. Because of that, login screen of Facebook will come. We submit username password to Facebook only. Facebook authentication authorizes them, right? And Facebook will ask you, do you want to continue in Redbus as Facebook user Natras? Yes. Okay, now onwards, what's happening, guys? Um, my end user, nothing but my end user will do all operations on redbus.com as what? Facebook user or not? Simply as Facebook user or not? I want reply, guys. Got the point, my dear? I want reply. A very interesting subject, boss. Very, very interesting subject, no doubt in that. OAuth 2.x features. What are the benefits that we are having with what? OAuth 2.x. Shall we start observing that, guys? Come on, everyone. It is very popular open standard for securing the application, guys. It's very popular. Sir, interesting how internally talking. Nitesh, I just started the topic. Today and tomorrow we are going to discuss that only, na? Nitesh, every day you want to get scolding from me because of your over curiosity. Control your excitement, man. Oh, we are going to make our local Spring Boot MVC application. Okay, using Facebook identity for login activity. Definitely in that process, we have to understand internals. Say something, my dear. I'll create my Facebook MVC web application. I create my Facebook RESTful application. Sorry, I create my own Facebook. My Facebook. I create my own RESTful application. I create my own MVC Spring Boot application. But I don't want to provide login facility through Spring Boot security. I want to provide continue with Facebook, continue with the Gmail features, boss. Continue the Facebook, continue the Gmail features. For that one, I need to explain internals. Then only I can implement that feature in my application or not, guys. It is very popular open standard for securing application. It can be used and implemented in any technical domain like what? Java, .NET, and etc. Super. Spring Boot gives a lot of abstraction towards what? Towards using and implementing OAuth 2.x service. Very much implemented in day-to-day activity applications like ticket booking applications, e-commerce applications, and etc. Spotify.com, redbus.com, flipkart.com. Nowadays, everywhere this feature is coming. Why? Day to day, so many applications, so many websites are coming. Everywhere, we cannot get the same username. Okay? Okay. But remembering so many username in so many application is practically impossible. That's why instead of going for separate sign up in every application, everyone is trying to continue as what? Already, what is the renowned Facebook user, Gmail user kind of activities. Integration of client application with 2.x is very easy towards connecting and using third party service. Towards connecting and what? Towards connecting and what? Using third party service. Is that clear, guys? Okay. This is not much recommended in financial services application like bank accounts creation, credit card issuing, and etc. Because some third party services like FB contains fake identities. Do you think bank people will give continue as Facebook user? No. In bank application, you must log in either by using what? Credit card number, password, debit card number, password, or they will send a net banking username, password using that. Do you think they will provide continue with the Facebook user, continue with the Gmail user? Check it out. ICICI Bank login, guys. ICICI Bank login. Yeah, in this login screen, guys, you only observe. In this login screen, you only observe. Okay, I have taken personal, guys. In personal, is there any option of going for continuous Facebook user, continuous Gmail user? You must give username, or you must give registered phone number, or you have to log in with the QR code. That means all are application specific sign in activities. Is there any question of login with what? Bank people, boss? Bank people applications? No. Why wantedly they are not giving? Because your user identity is very, very important, guys. They don't want to see people doing banking transaction with the fake identities. In Facebook, social media, fake identities are much and more, more and more. To avoid that headache, they come up with this thought process. To avoid that headache, they come up with this thought process. To avoid that headache, they come up with this thought process. Clear, guys? Okay. Allows to implement SSO on application as discussed above. Okay. Next one. After that, what next? If we enable OAuth 2.x based login activity in our client application, then there is a no need of implementing direct login separately in the client application development. Or you don't want to waste time, boss, by having direct client application development. So that time you can ignore, na boss. Now, if you want, you can provide both options like Spotify.com, like redbus.com, you can implement both things. Otherwise, you can implement only Facebook login only. We can implement only third party service login, guys. If OAuth 2.x is used fully in our client application development, then there is no need of implementing Spring Security forms, Spring Security LDAP, Spring Security with what? JWT separately. Spring Security with what? JWT separately. I hope you convinced with me, guys. Come on, I want reply. I hope you thoroughly convinced with me. I want reply, guys. Everyone focus. Yeah. All third-party applications and services like FB, Gmail, provides two ways of what? Interaction. How many ways of interaction, guys? Two ways of interaction. Direct interaction for end user, interaction as developer. Okay, guys, what is there? Direct interaction for what? End user, interaction as developer. Are you getting my point there, guys? I want reply. To use services of third-party application directly as end user, we use what? FB. Interaction as developer. To make client application like Redbus using third-party application services, then what we go for what? OAuth2.x. Okay, guys. Yeah, listen, guys. We are going to use these third-party applications in two angles, guys. So far, we know only one angle. As an end user, I logged into Facebook. I kept the post. I liked the post. Okay, I chatted and I came out. So far, I just did as an end user only. But did you ever know this? Interaction as developer. What's the advantage? What's the interaction as developer? What it will do, guys? It will help us to make your application, your website, Spring Boot MVC application, Spring REST application, okay, performing login activities as Facebook user, and all operations in your website or RESTful application will be done with Facebook identity. Will be done with Facebook identity, right, guys? Okay. To enjoy this feature, what we use, guys? Directly use facebook.com. What, guys? Directly use facebook.com. Yeah, to enjoy this feature, guys, we have to use what is this? Developers.facebook.com. What is that, guys? Developers.facebook.com. What is there? Developers dot facebook.com. We need to use which option, guys? Developers.facebook.com. Clear, guys? Got the point, my dear? Okay, you want to see that? Go to the same window, Control T, or you can go there. Yeah, this is facebook.com. This is facebook.com, which we use daily, boss. Which we use daily, which we use regularly. Right, boss? Got it? Which we use daily and which we use regularly, boss. Okay, that's good. Okay, now tell me. Developers dot. What is that? Developers dot facebook.com. Developers.facebook.com. Now, yeah, now we have to type there. Say paste. Developers.facebook.com. Yeah, see, guys, this is for developer angle now, boss. We can create some applications and we can use these applications in our Spring Boot MVC application, Spring REST application. Nothing but we can use these applications. See, there are a lot of applications are there, guys. We can create a new application. Create application. Okay. Here we can create application, guys. Tell me. Say next. Authenticate request from user using with Facebook login. Are you understanding my statement, guys? This application I would like to create. Say next. I'll create later, boss. Okay, here we are getting what? Some details. Okay, these details by giving in what? Spring Boot MVC or Spring REST application. We can make those application using Facebook login. Okay, for completing authentication activity. Once login is completed, all operation in that application will be done with Facebook user identity or not. Did we ever seen this angle of Facebook, guys? No. This is incomplete, guys. I have not completed that work. I will complete that work in a moment. Don't worry about it. So that means we can use Facebook or anything in two angles. One is what? End user angle. Other one is developer angle. Array, how Spotify people are able to continue the Facebook? In the Facebook website, Spotify people have registered. From there, they got username, password, and by submitting username, password in Spotify, they're able to give that option, continue the Facebook. Same Spotify people will register with what? Gmail. From there, they get username, password, and by using those username, passwords for connectivity purpose, they're able to use what? Continue as what? Continue as a Gmail user. Are you getting my point there or not? Come on, guys. Yeah, that is what I'm trying to say here. So far, you have used third-party application as a end user. Okay, now you want to, now onwards you are going to see as what? Now onwards you are going to see as what? Come on, guys. As a developer. Okay. OAuth2.x implementation. One by one, let's see, guys. One by one, let's see, guys. Number one, register and provide user details with authentication and resource server. Array, this is quite regular, Babu. Browser, authentication and resource server like Facebook, register, login, provide details like post, comment, birthday wishes, sharing, activities of regular FB user, guys. That means you should have an account in SB. You should have an account in Facebook. This is my first one. Second one is very, very important. Register our client application. Let us assume my application is redbus.com. I'm developing Spring Boot MVC application, which is redbus.com. Register our application with authorization and resource server, nothing but third-party application or service to get client ID and secret ID. And this client ID, secret ID are like username, password. Are you getting my point? Just now I have given a developer angle. In developer angle, I will create one application in Facebook. There I register redbus.com. In that registration process, one username password generated. Technically, that is called client ID, secret ID. Client ID like username, secret ID like password. I will gather them and I will start using in what? Redbus.com development. So that in Redbus, I can provide option of connecting to Facebook now. Are you getting my point or not? So that's why what you should do. First, you should have account in Facebook. Number two, as a developer, you have to register your client application. Nothing but website or RESTful application like redbus.com, spotify.com should be registered with Facebook services. Especially which service of Facebook? Login services of Facebook. Especially with what services of Facebook you want to register? Login services of Facebook, guys. Because we want to use every services of Facebook, only login service, right? Tell me. Client application like Redbus is registering with what? Facebook, and after registration, it is getting what? Client ID and secret ID. Now onwards, whenever Redbus wants to complete login activity by connecting to Facebook. Okay, it has to use the Facebook generated client ID and secret ID for Redbus. Are simple ra babu. I got a bank account. Whenever I want to operate the bank account, I need to submit account number and password of the account. Yes, na boss. After 10 days, I want to operate. Again, after 30 days, I want to operate. Again, I need to submit them or not. Okay. I registered Redbus. I registered Spotify in Facebook login. In that process, Facebook login service, okay, given me client ID and password. If I start using that client ID and password, secret ID in Redbus, so whenever I want to use Facebook login feature, I can use it in my what Redbus activity or not. I can use it from Redbus activity or not. I want reply from you people, guys. Come on, I want reply, guys. Sorry, guys, it is authorization and resource server only. It is not authentication, guys. It is authorization and resource server only. Got it, my dear? Yeah. Tell me next one. Yeah. Client application, our Redbus is registering with what, guys? Facebook and getting client ID and secret ID. Client ID is a unique ID. Secret ID is what? Password. Super. Validate end user. Validate end user and client application in authorization and resource server. Okay. Facebook, Gmail, and etc. maintain two parts. Authorization server contains what? Authentication logic. Resource server gives access to various details of what? Authenticated user. Getting, tell me guys, getting FV user details like public info. Public info means what? Username, email ID, phone number, whatever you want to expose. Whatever you want to expose, you can expose it. Are Facebook, Gmail is having are called authorization and resource server. Authorization will take care of what? Authentication activity. Resource server will have what? Information about account, guys. Okay, whatever public information is there, that will be exposed to client organization. That will be exposed to Redbus kind of client application. That will be exposed to Redbus kind of client application. Yeah, now concentrate, guys. What's happening? Browser. Array, same diagram what we have seen there in a different angle. Browser performs FB login. That means FB login username passwords are submitted now, boss. Okay. Tell me what? Okay. Request for grant. Request for grant. You will get option na continue as Natras. Are you understanding my point? Continue as Natras. We got that option na. So we say yes. We say yes. That means we are allowing Redbus to operate with the Facebook user. To operate with the Facebook user. Number two, request for grant. We granted the confirmation. We granted the permission or not. Request grant and we granted the permission. We have given the permission, guys. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Come on. That is number three. Number three. Okay, guys. Now, when you register Redbus with Facebook, already secret ID passwords are generated. Okay, they are submitted now. Request for validating client ID, secret ID, and user grant, guys. Client ID, secret ID, and user grant. along with this request, the Redbus submitted client ID, secret ID will be given. And I ask it to continue as Natras. Actually, Natras profile is there or not there will be verified or not, guys. Natras profile is there or not there will be verified or not. First, it will verify Redbus is registered with Facebook or not. Yes, registered. Next, it will verify. He is asking to continue as what? Natras. Either Natras profile is there in what? Facebook or not. Both it confirmed, guys. Both are available. Then it will provide what? One access token. It will provide one access token. Why access token? All are verified. From resource server, it should be in a position to access the resource and use the resources or not. Come on, boss. Listen. You have gone to a bank, submitted check. Okay. On the check, sign is verified. Okay. Account number is verified. And everything is confirmed. Then they will give a small token. By carrying the small token, if you go to cash counter, they will give the cash. Na? By carrying the small token, if you go to cash counter, they will give the cash or not. Similarly, I logged in as Natras. That Natras. And when I registered Redbus with Facebook, client ID and secret ID are given. Those client ID and secret IDs are submitted. Facebook takes them. Okay. First, it will check client ID, secret ID correct or not. Correct means Redbus is registered. Next, I said continue as Natras. Whether Natras profile is there in Facebook or not. Yes, available. Yes, available. Once they are available, tell me guys, one access token will be given to Redbus to enjoy various other facilities that are there in Facebook. To enjoy various other facilities that are there in the Facebook. What Redbus will do, will take that access token and will submit the access token to what? Resource server. Facebook resource server where my profile is maintained. Where my profile is maintained. What this access token says, you have privileges to get access to public information and email ID information. What information? Public information and email ID information. Okay, from resource server about my Facebook user, it gathered public information like email ID. And now tell me guys, provides that data to Redbus, passes that data to Redbus, passes that data to Redbus, and Redbus will use for business improvement or will can display for the end user, can display for the end user. Provide response or services to end user saying that login successful, and you also get what? Facebook profile information or not. You also get Facebook profile information or not, guys. Come on, guys. I hope you convinced with this. Once again, check it out. Browser, choose and continue with Facebook. For that one, Facebook login screen has come. I submitted username, password. Then I got continue as Natras has come. In Facebook, so many profiles are there. We want to continue with profile. Natras profile. We said yes for that. We granted permission. Using user grant, that means Natras profile. And when you register Redbus with Facebook, during registration, you might have got secret ID and client ID. Those are submitted. Okay, all the three details have gone to whom? Authorization server. What server, guys? All the three details have gone to whom? Authorization server, guys. I want reply from you people, guys. Everyone. Yeah. Authorization server, guys. What this authorization server check? Okay, this is coming from Redbus. This Redbus is registered with Facebook already or not? Yes, registered. Coming what grant? Natras profile grant. This Natras account is there in Facebook or not? Yes, there. This Natras account is there or not there? Yes, there. After validating everything, guys, it will generate one access token. Generated na, boss? It will generate one access token and passes that access token to whom? Resource server. Passes that access token to whom, guys? Passes that access token to whom, guys? Resource server. Array, that access token we mentioned the property file in redbus.com properties file we mentioned. Okay, that access token be what? Public and email information, public and post information, whatever it is. Okay, from the resource server of the Facebook account, we gather those details and they will be given to Redbus now, boss. Come on. And Redbus people will use that information internally for promotional activities or what? Business activities, or those details can be displayed to browser just as a text information. Just as a text information. Are you able to feel it, guys? Okay. Now check it out. You go to spotify.com. I wantedly have taken Spotify. If I don't take Spotify, you cannot visualize this. You never visualize this one, guys. Spotify is helping me a lot, right? Log out. What's happening? Why it is not logging out? Yeah, logged out now, boss. Yeah, I'm even logging out from Facebook. Log out, guys. Yeah, this is the story, guys. Okay, now you go to Spotify login. Number one, we get to Facebook login. Third step, number one, continue with the Facebook. We submitted Facebook username, password. That is number one. User grant. You previously logged into Spotify, this one. Would you like to continue? Yeah, this is what? Granting. User grant. Permission granted. Continue as Natras. That is number two. All right. Okay. Now what's it? Now Redbus, the Spotify is giving. When Spotify is developed, they might have got client ID, secret ID from Facebook, giving that details, and this Natras profile name together given to whom? Facebook. Facebook validating them and giving access token, right? Super. Now Spotify is submitting access token to resource server. From there, it has got profile picture. From there, it has got profile picture and used profile picture here now, boss. From there, it has got profile picture and used the profile picture here or not. And simply used the profile picture here or not. I want reply, guys. I want reply. Got it, my dear? Understanding my statement, guys? Got the clarity, my dear? Superb means superb, right? Okay. Are you able to feel all these things, guys? No, will not be generated. We need to do the registration manually. Registering Spotify with Facebook, getting client ID, secret ID is our responsibility. As a developer, it is the responsibility of developer, developer to register the client application like Redbus, Spotify with Redbus, Spotify with third party application like Facebook, Gmail, and etc. Facebook, Gmail, and etc. to get client ID and secret ID. To get client ID and secret ID. To get client ID and secret ID. With respect to diagram, guys, with respect to diagram of step number 3, browser that is pointing to client application screen. Okay. End user clicks on FB login. Client application makes to provide credentials of FB to provide permission to use FB user details. Super. Once we complete FB login, continue as user, we can say access granted. We can say access granted. Nothing but what, guys? We can say access granted. Is that clear, guys? Client application goes to authentication server of FB client application. User details validation by carrying what? Client ID, secret ID. Client ID and secret ID. Is that clear, boss? Come on. Okay, whatever the things I said, boss. Client ID, secret ID. FB author validates client ID, client application, and user provide access token which is valid for current user and current client ID to perform certain operation on resource server. Yeah, end user try to change it, it will not work. Client application makes request to resource server of FB having that access token. Resource server of FB validates the access token and provides required and permitted data to client application. Finally, client application gets users data and uses the data to provide various services to end user. Okay, guys. Now, I'm assuming I'm going to develop my MVC application, a REST application like redbus.com or like spotify.com on port number 4041. That too on the local host. Local host 4041. I'm assuming I'm going to develop. So first of all, I need to register this local host 4041 with Facebook login service, and I should get client ID and secret ID or not, guys. For that purpose, I need to use Facebook as a developer. I need to use Facebook as a developer. What do you say, guys? Okay, just a minute. First, let me complete Facebook login. Completed Facebook login, guys. Tell me. Developers.facebook.com. Apps, guys. And while creating apps, don't use the FB, Facebook words as the first words in the app application. Create app, guys. I don't want to connect to port. I don't have. Say next. What do you want to app to? Launch game on Facebook, access threads API. No. Authentication and request data for user Facebook login. I want to use this service, guys. Right. Say next. Application name. You can give any name, guys. What is this? NIT, NIT, OAuth, NIT, OAuth, APP1. NIT, OAuth, APP1. Right, guys? Super. Say next. Say next, guys. Business verification or whatever it is. I am saying create application. I created the application now, boss. That too for what, guys? Facebook request activity. That too for what activity, guys? Facebook request activity. Go to the dashboard. In this dashboard, guys, observe one thing. In this dashboard, guys, app settings is there. Basic is there. App setting is there. Basic is there. And that's enough, guys. App ID, secret ID, and these are the things I have to collect and pass there. But now I need to register my application, boss. I need to register my application. Right, boss. I need to register my application. Yeah, just a minute, guys. Dashboard settings basics, app ID, this one. Okay, provide following details. Provide following details. We got username, password over there now, boss. Got it? Okay. But here we should also specify our application domain, guys. Which application? Or if it is a real website, redbus.com, spotify.com, I should write. But right now, what I'm going to develop is identified with the URL, no host name or domain name. 4041 is there, guys. What is there, guys? 4041 is there. Remaining things you don't worry, guys. Simply say save changes. Simply say save changes. What's happening? Save changes. What's happening, guys? Localhost 4041. Yeah, now it got saved or not, guys? Yes. Now, indirectly, our application is registered here. No, it shows localhost, but actually localhost 4041 is there. Indirectly, our application is registered. We are having client ID and secret ID. Everyone should remember NIT OAuth APP1. Yeah, by submitting username password in our Redbus application development, Spotify application development, in Redbus and Spotify, I can happily start providing continue as Facebook user option. What option, guys? Continue. I can happily specify continue as Facebook user option or not, guys. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Come on, everyone. Definitely it's an interesting aspect or not, guys. Everyone convinced with me, boss. Come on. Got the clarity, guys? Everyone. Super. Okay, guys. Yeah, tomorrow at what time we have session? Tomorrow at what time we have session? 10:30 a.m. What time? 10:30 a.m. you have a session, and where I am going to implement this one practically. Where I am going to implement this one practically. Today just introduction is given, guys. Tomorrow it will be shown practically. Okay. Today evening no class, guys. Only tomorrow morning session is there. Okay. Tomorrow it will be bit long session, guys. Minimum 1.5 hour. It may touch 2 hours also. Minimum 1.5 hour. It may touch 2 hours also. Concept is simple. Implementation is also simple. But basic identity, you have to get it. Yeah. At least it is surprising, na? We are so far we are seeing Facebook as what? End user. Today you have seen Facebook as what? Today you have seen Facebook as what? Developer, guys. How developer uses Facebook. You got the idea on it? Control T. Yeah, let me upload the notes, guys. Let me upload the notes. Yeah, listen, guys. Today it got late because I'm conducting this one as offline online session. That's why I started by 9:20, 9:30, right? But tomorrow I will be at home only and it's completely online session. 10:30 means max 10:35 I will start the session. 10:30 means max by 10:35 I will start the session. Okay, guys. Okay. Are today all regular sessions are there as usually. Okay. Is Spring Boot 7:30 p.m. class is there today? Yes, there. Remaining all sessions are there. But I said 8:45 slot is over. Topics are over, batch is over, right? Okay. As per I know, FB has tied up with few companies only. For that company's app allows, how are you able to access that feature? Abhishek, change your opinion. FB allows everyone to register. Okay. You have a half knowledge. You have a half knowledge. Okay, forget about that. Yeah, Monday onwards in 9 o'clock slot, your regular topics will be continued, guys. Your regular topics will be continued. Okay. And Facebook is, as of now, not charging any money to use that login service, guys. Few other services it might be charging. For login service, it is not charging. Okay. Super boss. Tell me here. If I did not reply in the mail, wait until you get the reply. Monday only online class, guys. Monday for regular topics, everything is online. Monday, everything is online session only. Yeah, 7 a.m. Spring Boot, Google Drive. Yeah, for which batches I asked you to join? I think 3 batches, right? 9 a.m. Tell me, what is the folder I should create, guys? Spring Boot OAuth2.x, right? Spring Boot OAuth2.x, guys. Right click, file upload, common topics. Here are my common topics, guys. 2.x. This is the first intro. Okay, that's the first one is over. 8:45 students. Yes, it is also for you people. Spring Boot OAuth 2.x. Create, guys. Right click, file upload. Select this. Next. It's also for whom, guys? 7:30 p.m. Right? Okay. Right click, new folder. Spring Boot OAuth 2.x. Right click, file upload. This. Yes. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. We'll meet tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. End of the session